Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Smita. It's been a rather dark week for Bollywood with the passing of the queen of cinemas, Sridevi. Like most of you, I was shocked when I came to know because she was so young and everything happened so suddenly. But like they say, some people never really leave you because they've created such an impact within you. I remember growing up in the 80s watching her movies, and I always felt like she was the epitome of Bollywood. So I wanted to do something really special in my own small way to show my love and respect. And so many of you send me pictures from Chandani to Khudagawa to Lamhe to Mr. India to recreate. And I especially picked this look because I felt like it brought in so much of her character on screen, the playfulness, the chirpiness, just being happy. And that's how I want to remember her. So without further ado, let's get this started. Let's start with the brows. She has thinner, lighter and longer brows unlike mine, so I will have to convert my brows to look like hers. Using the Milani Brow Shaping Clear Gel, I'm going to comb my brows just so the hair stays in place and it doesn't move around. And then I'm going to take some concealer to clean the borders of my brows, and while I'm doing it, I'm going to thin my brows a little bit by overdrawing the concealer on my brows. Next, taking this brown color from my Coastal Scents brow palette, I'm going to start filling in the sparse areas using an angled brush. And I'm also going to extend the brows in the outer corners just to make it look more elongated, just like what Sridevi has. I'm going to take more concealer and apply it to my lids to even out the skin tone, and I'm using a Sigma 3D HD brush to do this. And then I'm going to set it with some loose powder, and this one is from NYC. From my Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, I'm taking the color Burkina, and this is going to be my transition color. With my Sigma E40, I'm going to apply this in the crease. I'm also going to focus in the inner corner, just like how Sridevi has that depth, to create the depth in my inner corners. From her eye makeup, it almost seems like they've used a cobalt blue to define her outer corners. The trick to make a blue eyeshadow pop is to use a black base underneath. And today I'm using MAC Carbon. You can use any black eyeshadow to do this. First, I'm going to apply this to define my outer corner using a blending brush. And then I'm going to take the color Chi with a pencil brush and apply directly over the black eyeshadow. And I'm going to drag it into my crease as well, just to create the depth that you see in Sridevi's makeup. Taking the color Dahlia, which is a light gold color, I'm going to do a soft cut crease. So I'm going to apply this in the area that is left blank on my lids and blend it out with the outer corners. As you can see, Sridevi has a gold glitter on her lids, so this is going to form a good base for the glitter that's coming up next. And for glitter, I'm using the NYX glitter in gold, but before applying that, I'm going to be using the NYX mixing medium, and I'm going to apply this directly over the lids and then stick the glitter on top of it. To prime my face, I'm using the Instant Age Rewind Primer from Maybelline. Next, I'm using the e.l.f. Orange Corrector to color correct all the dark patches and dark circles on my face. Using a damp beauty sponge, I'm going to blend this out. And then I'm going to set it with some loose powder just so it doesn't mix with the foundation that I'm applying next. For foundation, I'm using the Fit Me by Maybelline. This is the Dewy Plus Smooth in the color Sandy Beige. I'm going to first apply it with my fingers and blend it out with a damp beauty sponge. Using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Pure Beige, I'm going to apply it just under my eyes to conceal any dark circles that might be showing. And before it starts creasing, I'm going to set it with more loose powder. And to set the rest of my face, I'm using the Rimmel Stay Matte Press Powder in the color Sandstorm. As an extra layer of protection, I'm going to add more loose powder on my cheekbones before I finish my eye makeup. So in case there's any fallouts from the eyeshadow, it's easier to dust it off later. If you look at her eye makeup carefully, she definitely has either a kajal or a black pencil tight lined in her waterline. And she's also brought the blue eyeshadow to her lower lash line. So first I'm going to go ahead and tight line my waterline with a black eye pencil, and this one is from Jordana. And then I'm taking the color Chi again to apply it in my lower lash line using a definer brush. I'm quickly going to dust off all the excess powder. Next, I'm going to curl my lashes and then apply some mascara. The one that I'm using today is from Wet n Wild. This is their Mega Length Mascara. And then if you look at the falsies that she's applied, it's pretty wispy, so you can see through it and you can see the eye makeup very clearly. So I'm going to be using something very similar from Babella Cosmetics. This is their Amaze Mink Lashes. She's definitely lined her top lash line, and this is the perfect time for me to do it because I can hide the lash band as well. And for that I'm using the NYX matte eyeliner in black. Now for the finishing touches, if you look at her nose, it's longer and slimmer than mine. So to achieve that look, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit. First, taking the color Fawn, I'm going to contour the nose on the sides of the bridge to make it look slimmer. And then I'm going to use the color Banana right on the bridge to make it look longer. Although the term contouring did not exist in the 80s, they definitely knew how to play with color. If we observe her picture carefully, there's definitely a brown color used on the sides of her forehead, which we now call as contouring. And if you look at the hollows of her cheekbones, there's two colors in there. The larger area is occupied by a brown color, either a bronzer or a brown powder makeup to give that contoured effect. And within that contained is a dark blush color. To achieve that makeup look, I'm going to first take my bronze booster from Physicians Formula, and I'm going to apply this on the sides of my forehead just like what she has, and the hollows of my cheekbones. And inside of that bronzer on my cheekbones, I'm going to apply this Aura powder from Sigma. This is in the color pink. I'm going to blend it out really well with the bronzer just so it gives a similar effect to what she has. On her lips, she has a glossy red lipstick with a pink undertone, and I have the perfect lip color for that. It's the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color in the color Romance. Although it says matte lip color, it actually dries out quite glossy. On top of that, I'm using the LA Colors Lip Gloss in red just to add a little bit more sheen. She definitely has her brow bones as well as inner corners highlighted, so I'm going to be doing the same using the Precious Petals highlighter from Wet n Wild. After all my makeup is done, I always comb my brow hair once with the spoolie just to take off any makeup that could have fallen on my brow hair. And here's the final look. Let me know your thoughts on this look and this tutorial in the comment section below. And if you want to join me in giving her this tribute, don't forget to hit the like button. Also, let me know in the comment section below which one of her movies did you enjoy or like the best. I know there's been so many wonderful movies that she's acted in, but there's one movie that I always go back to, and that is Sadma. It's pure brilliance in terms of acting, storyline, everything. Watch it if you haven't already watched it. I cry every time I watch it. Let's all take a moment to pray for her so she rests in peace, and I will see you again next week with brand new videos. Bye guys.